I have got one tip for you that's going to help you model your swing and make your best version of your swing like a professional. Because if we're honest, it's unrealistic for us to say, right, let's do what a pro does. They play every day. We don't have to be like that. We have to take a segment of that and apply it to your game. So we're going to talk about in today's video, you're going to need a towel, and ideally a towel that has a carabiner clip. Now most of the towels do have these. This is a nice clean one I've got for you right here. Not clean. Should have prepared this earlier. Okay, so what do all the pros do? What positions do the pros achieve? Well, at last parallel, they come into the golf ball, these hands are on the right thigh, and then they manage to hold and release and let go of this angle through the golf ball. Now let's just list the segments that we've got to have. Okay, firstly we need to make sure we've got this grip in a perfect position. So that means the club is in our fingers, because if it's not in our fingers, we're going to struggle to hold the weight of this club throughout the whole movement. So sole the club to the sky, tilt the club slightly away, put the club into the fingers, and you can see here how this meaty part of my hand is now sitting on top of the golf club, not through the palm but on top of the golf club. This is going to give me great leverage and allow me to hold these angles. Look, I can hold this angle, put it in the palm, this angle wants to move and wants to go away, and I can feel a lot of tension in my forearm. So point number one is making sure we've got a great hold of the golf club. Point number two is having the trust and the feeling of separation on the downswing, and that allows us to have the arms and the body working together as point number three. If we can harness all those three elements, then we're going to be able to hold this angle, release this golf club, and give you maximum power. Now let me explain this to you. Holding that angle will mean that we hit a later hit, which means we unleash that power at the right time. Far too many golfers dump that power out early. Grip being one of the reasons. Body not moving correctly being reason number two. And reason number three, not being rotated enough into impact. More rotation, more separation, more power, more speed, and actually a lot more control. So we're going to need this towel. What you're going to do with this towel is you're going to clip it onto your golf club. Now, be careful if you, I mean, I've used this a few times just demoing this drill and it hasn't scratched my shaft, so I can assure you that it doesn't, but please don't hold me to that. I've not given you a disclaimer, so don't send me any bills my way if this does scratch your shaft. I can promise you the benefits of doing this will far outweigh it. Don't do this with driver though. That is a disclaimer for that one. Don't do it with driver. So we're going to imagine our golf ball is down at the ground. We've got this towel on our golf club. We're going to swing this towel to the top, and we're really looking for this carabiner clip to come down towards where our hands are. So I said the first element, allow the club to shallow and the body to separate and rotate. So I want to feel at last parallel we're into this position. Hands on the right thigh, the towel is right near us. I've not thrown the power and thrown it all away. Get it back on there. To the top, feel as though we've got that towel right where we want it to be, dangling down. Then I want you to feel that you make a move with rotation, so belt buckle will feel like it rotates and points down this yellow, and allow the hands to throw the towel right to the end. You can see there's a bit of a whip, there's a bit of power, and it allowed me to release this golf club through impact, because we do want that release, we want that feeling of letting go of the angle, and I would say that position that it feels like this is past our right thigh. Now, would I feel elements of this in the golf swing hitting balls? Potentially not. Would I feel this as more of a drill and hope those areas blended into my golf game? 100%. Ask yourself the question, why do we practice? We practice to make our golf swing more automatic and more simple and easy to understand. Now guys, if you are enjoying this video and you're enjoying using the towel and all these simple tips, I really would appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button and just stick around to the end of the video, because I've got one of the questions that I've seen a lot of you have been asking. I'm going to cover it just then. So this drill again, what we're looking to have here is we hold that power and we unleash it through the golf ball with rotation, with that lag. To the top, allow the towel to fall. Keep that towel on there at last parallel, really holding that angle. Okay, rotation and unleash through the ball. That is what we want to have. It's not just us throwing the arms, it's a feeling of rotation and the arms working together. So if I did this in my right hand, it'd be in, rotation and through. Rotation and through. And actually guys, if you come around just to this angle here, I think it gives you a great insight of what we're looking to do. So one more time here, to the top, allow the towel to fall, keep the towel on, let it dangle down. Okay, we're looking for that rotation as best as our ability, and letting go of that club. So if I do this right now and I put Xander Schauffele to the right of the screen here, you can see as I'm trying to get as close as I can to him. Now, I'm never going to swing it like him, and well, if we can do, then that'll be absolutely unbelievable achievement. But what I'm trying to say is, can we take elements that help you improve? Let it go through the golf ball, get it going over our shoulder. So we're really trying to feel as though we put this all together now to the top, let it dangle down, bring it to last parallel, through, and try and keep the golf towel right at the end of the golf club throughout this whole sequence. Real nice, simple way for you to feel as though you can release, get that power, and really learn to unleash it onto the golf ball. So hitting some shots away now, let's hit 2 away before I bring up that question, and you're going to want to listen to this. You are really going to want to listen to this. I'm trying to balance it on the mat. We're in. Okay. Hold it. Let it go. That's the feeling we're after. And that really will feel as you got a bit of a fizz at the bottom of the ball. Right, let's bring up the question. So this question comes from Richard James, and it was on the video that was, I call it like a really easy drill to do, and the first move that every golfer should use to start the downswing and get the hands into the box. Now, he was saying he's been trying this drill, and I was talking about, okay, imagine there's a box in our right thigh, can we feel the hands get into the box? And he was saying he finds that he starts to pull the golf ball. Well, potentially a little bit of this could be at last parallel, the club head could be a little bit outside the hands, but the hands are still in the box. This would encourage the club path to travel left. So if we're looking to draw the golf ball or have quite a neutral club path, we're looking to have the hands either on the ball, sorry, the club head on the hands, or just slightly behind the hands. If it's a little bit outside the hands on the way down, this will encourage this path, a little bit behind will encourage this path, and on the hands will encourage a more neutral path straight down towards target. And I saw a lot of people asking that question. Do persevere with it, because if you're someone who's been coming from an over the top position, bringing these hands in, it won't happen overnight. It'll take some time for you to really harness and improve your swing. So there we go. I really hope you enjoyed the tip we got for you today. Use that towel, use your carabiner clip, unleash that power.